Time is running out if you want to cast your ballot in this year's spring election.
Now we're just about 2 hours until the polls close. They open at 7 this morning, stay open until 8 tonight. Now, historically, turnout for the spring election is usually low, about 25%. These elections focus on local seats like school board and mayoral races. There are no statewide races. And despite this, one of the most visible Republicans now running for governor has been picking candidates to endorse in this election all across Wisconsin.
Rebecca Clayfish has made getting involved in local elections a signature of her campaign, as our Naomi Coles explains. Naomi?
These races for things like your local mayors or school and county boards are traditionally supposed to be disconnected from party politics. These people make decisions about your roads or your kids' academic programs, but in the last couple years, these roles have gotten a lot more political.
Parents are fed up, and we're taking back control.
That's Republican candidate for governor Rebecca Clayfish on Fox News this morning. She's made more than 100 endorsements in school board and local races across Wisconsin this cycle, in what's traditionally a nonpartisan election.
Democrats have done this for years, Ainsley, and it's only now that Republicans are getting involved and taking back control at the local level that they're crying about it. You know what? Call the wambulance.
Clayfish's claims aside, Democratic Governor Tony Evers hasn't made endorsements in the spring elections, and his campaign says he generally hasn't in the past. But Clayfish isn't alone. Primary opponent Kevin Nicholson has endorsed in the Milwaukee mayor's race and a handful of others.
That's not how it works in local government.
UW-Oshkosh Associate Professor Mike Ford has studied local government for years. A trend of local nonpartisan races getting caught up in party politics has picked up steam in the pandemic nationwide.
It's really unfortunate that that's starting to bleed in to the local level. Because it's taking, again, a job that's difficult enough, being a school board member, managing the superintendent, et cetera, and it's inviting this new point of conflict in a way that we have not really seen historically.
It's not all bad. It can push more people to actually vote or run for office.
You know, historically, 40% of school board races in the United States are uncontested. That makes accountability really, really hard.
But the danger is how party politics change the most fundamental part of the local governing job.
When you see a candidate that is explicitly endorsed by a national political figure, at the very least, you should ask why.
I'll put a link later to her endorsements online, and you can find our coverage of results in all your local contested elections online at channel3000.com.